Notes to accompany the series are available by sending a cheque or postal order for £3, made payable to Brighton Polytechnic, to this address: Tele Montage Notes, The Language Centre, Brighton Polytechnic, Falmer, Brighton BN1 9PH. That's Tele Montage Notes, The Language Centre, Brighton Polytechnic, Falmer, Brighton BN1 9PH. And the notes will be dispatched in 3 mailings. This is BBC1. Now to continue our Sunday morning, a news report from Moira Stuart.
Good morning. The latest information from the Ministry of Defence says that there has been no further reports of further military action ashore in the Falklands for more than 30 hours. About 5,000 British troops are now dug in a 10-square-mile area around Port San Carlos on East Falkland. 2 Argentine Skyhawks appeared over the bridgehead, one ditched its bombs into the sea, and they both turned for home. A new picture shows an attack by an Argentine Mirage fighter during Friday's landings. Following the attack, 2 unexploded bombs were successfully defused on one warship and one on another vessel. The forces ashore are now consolidating their positions prior to advancing inland, according to the Ministry of Defence. Their spokesman, Mr. Ian MacDonald, this morning issued the latest casualty figures.
The latest casualty figures from HMS Ardent are that 22 of the crew are missing, presumed dead. Over 30 were injured in the air attack on Friday. In total, 178 members of the crew have been recovered. In addition, 2 are missing, presumed dead, and 25 injured from other warships. On Friday, 3 members of the Royal Marines died when the 2 Gazelle helicopters were shot down, and 1 Harrier pilot is missing following the loss of his aircraft. I must emphasize, in all cases, next of kin have now been informed.
Political developments on the Falklands. The UN Security Council will be meeting again this afternoon with renewed demands for a ceasefire. Mrs. Thatcher is spending the weekend at Chequers and went to church this morning. At present, there are no plans for a meeting of the so-called War Cabinet, and she expects to return to Downing Street this evening. Foreign Secretary Francis Pym is going to Brussels to discuss the further renewal of sanctions against Argentina with other common market ministers, and the Pope is preaching in the Vatican, where a statement is expected later about his trip to Britain, still expected to go ahead on Friday. I'll be back with more on all these stories in a special edition of News Afternoon at 10 to 2.
Now on BBC1, we summon up a seasonal flavour as salads and dressings come under scrutiny in Delia Smith's cookery course.